I was told I was ugly, selfish, mean, rude, bad attitude, a bird, a liar, loud. The list goes on. The lies I was told, affirmed, past tense, state as a fact, assert strongly and publicly. Truth, a fact or belief that is accepted as true. What affirmed truths are you still affirming or believing? Maybe about who you are, what you do, what you've been through, or who has hurt you. For me, it was the opinions of others. It was how people viewed me, which were not true. And even if it was, that is not who I am in the present. For far too long, I cared about everyone else's opinions about me, and I allowed it to become my truth. One day, who knows when, I started to realize I didn't like how those words made me feel about myself. I questioned my own worth. I second-guessed everything because of the perception of others. I hated it mostly because I knew deep down inside that was not the real me. I was told I was ugly, selfish, mean, rude, bad attitude, a bird, a liar, loud. The list goes on. You know, I really actually started calling myself all those things. I literally started accepting everything that was spoken about me. Now that I think about it and look back, many of those labels, lies that I allowed to be spoken over me were spoken by the company that I kept. Situations I found myself in, I permitted because of the words people spoke over me. This was an ongoing cycle that was on constant repeat for years. How to stop? All I can say is, but God. God literally saved me from myself, and He keeps me to this day.
Period.
I made a decision to stop listening to the negative and maybe try listening to what God had to say about me. When I listened to His words concerning me, that's where the change started to happen.
Who am I? I am who God says I am. I am strong no matter what. I am a friend on which you can depend. I am more than meets the eye. I am a queen. I'm not mean. I'm serene. Baby, a dream created to reality. I am smart, born to be set apart. I am his child. I am worthwhile.
Let me tell you something about change. Most people don't want to do it and don't want you to do it either. Especially if there's someone who may not be trying to change themselves. Honey, talk about hater for life. Yeah. So what the enemy would do is use that to deter me from even trying. Every time I saw that God was working on me in a specific area, for example, my attitude or my anger, and I know that He was doing something in me, here comes a negative voice. Just got something to say. Just got something to say. It's like, shut up. Please, just shut up. Just shut up. Situations would occur. People would say things that would be triggering, or I would just constantly hear the same noise about who I used to be, and no one would ever have anything good to say. What was happening was distraction to keep me from growth or any type of evolving. The enemy was trying to keep me in bondage. The enemy will always try to keep you bound or get you back into bondage or to a place that God is trying to free you from. The enemy will try hard to keep you in something that God is trying to free you from and has done so already. He says, who the Son sets free is truly free indeed. You shouldn't define yourself based on anything but truth, God's truth. The truth about who you are comes from no one but the Creator, the one who created you. And who else but God? Because He knows you the best. He knows you better than you know yourself. God has literally freed me from so much hurt, disappointment, unforgiveness, bitterness, jealousy, anger, pain, depression, lust, feelings of being unworthy, feelings of being unloved, and just from people altogether. And I say people because I used to base my identity on certain people. I did not know who I was without them, or how I would go on without them. If nothing else, I want you to walk in truth. If nothing else, I want you to walk in truth and remember to stay anchored in truth.